So, do you ever have those days where you're just like, you feel fresh faced, you're not wearing any makeup, you just feel like a goddess, and then you sit down in front of a ring light and you realize that it looks like you've actually been dead for some time? No, just me? Okay. Okay, so today, no, wait, what's my name? Welcome back. I'm Panda Bennett, and today I'm so excited to share with you my soul deck and all the reasons that I'm absolutely in love with the Living Tarot. So this is the Living Tarot. It's created by Kara with Living Tarot Magic, and this is a plant and animal symbolism based deck. It is a 78 card deck. It comes with a guidebook, and then it comes in this amazing hand stamped canvas bag, and the stamp is like hand carved and it has plant based ink. So if you guys are new here, I absolutely love plants, bees. The other part of my channel, along with tarot and divination stuff, is like green living and just things to honor the earth and my family's journey on switching over to zero waste or plastic free. So another reason that I absolutely love this deck, not only for its artwork, but for its production. So this deck was made to honor the earth in all aspects. It is printed on forest certified paper with plant-based ink. It comes with absolutely no plastic whatsoever. My deck is open because I've been using it, but it did come with like a paper, with like a raw paper band around the cards, which most of the cards, as you know, either come with a plastic band or they're shrink wrapped in plastic. This deck has no plastic whatsoever, which is just so important to me and my journey and honoring the earth. I'm just so excited. So let's see here. Okay, so here's my guidebook. The cardstock is a nice thick weighted cardstock. It's got this really dreamy matte, soft matte like coating, and like when I say soft, like you want to rub your hands on it soft. Think of like the Icarus Tarot. I think that's the only deck that I can think of that I have that has this feeling, but that softness, that's how these cards feel, and it's absolutely amazing. They are a bit larger than standard tarot. They're more of like an oracle deck size, which I don't mind, but let me just show you for reference. Here is my vintage tarot. So as you can see, they are bigger. I think the cards are 4x5, I believe. What else do I have here? Okay, here is my self-care. This is one of the cards from the self-care oracle deck. So if I match these up here, so yeah, so as you can see, they are a little bit larger cards, but not hard to handle, not hard to shuffle. I really, really love these. So the deck is all plants and animals. It is a hand-drawn deck. Not only is there no plastic, and it's on forest certified paper with plant-based ink and a hand-carved stamp. And so because they're hand stamped, these bags, each one of them is a little bit different. So there's none that are like exactly the same, which I think really adds to like that raw magic that makes this deck unique. You just feel like you're holding something that someone created with their hands specifically for you. Like, it's just so crazy beautiful. I absolutely love everything about this. Okay, the baby started crying and I totally lost my train of thought. Who am I and what am I doing here? Okay, so cardstock, hand stamped canvas bag, guidebook. These are, okay, so the card backs, that's what I was going to say. So these are the card backs, and I don't believe that they are exactly reversible, but I don't believe, the way they're designed, I don't think that you would notice, like if you had these laid out like for a spread. But I know that having exactly reversible card backs is really important to some people. It doesn't bother me, and I don't think that I would notice if I had these all laid out that they weren't exactly reversible just because of the design on the back. Okay, so let's talk about the guidebook. So it's this is what the guidebook looks like. And it's like holding another piece of magic. So it's all done in her handwriting. And there is a table of contents. It says right inside the deck here, it says Living Tarot. This deck is created with plant and animal symbolism. The symbols are not culturally specific. They're drawn from global knowledge, traditions, lore, and legends of the natural world. They serve as a collection of cross-cultural wisdom to assist in divination, direction, and to facilitate introspection. Then there's a table of contents, which I know some people really like. Then there's just a little description. And it tells about like the plants that appear in the deck and that kind of thing, which I think is so neat and just adds even deeper meaning to your tarot readings. So let's see. And then for each one of the suits, hang on, let me find. So like here, like the beginning page for the cups, it says emotion, love, intuition, nostalgia, spirituality, element, water, season, summer, realm, heart, direction, west, which I absolutely love. So then for the same thing for wands, it says creation, passion, action, imagination, ignition, element, fire, season, spring, realm, spirit, direction, south. Swords, clarification, observation, thought, challenge, debate, element, air, season, winter, realm, mind, direction, north. Pentacles, physical, tactile, grounding, health, wealth, labor, element, earth, season, fall, realm, home, direction, east. Hopefully you can see that. So this whole book is written in her handwriting, and it just makes me feel like I'm holding something magical. Like it makes me feel like I'm holding her actual tarot journal. And not only does this deck absolutely sing to me, but it is a sustainable deck that is made to honor the earth. And then it's just something that's extremely personal and beautiful and raw. And I just can't, I just like gotta shout it from the rooftops. I just love this deck. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna show you there. I was hoping to be filming so like I can film from the angle of where you're like looking down so that I could see if this was focusing too. But again, my tarot room that's all tore apart and getting the new desk and the new filming setup, it's just not ready yet. And I wanted to go ahead and get this video out because as a part of No Deck November, where I'm not bringing in any other decks, I have been doing some deep diving, tarot journaling, bunch of self-care spreads focused on inner healing, and then posting my daily card pulls from this deck. So if you follow me on Instagram or the Arcane Panda Facebook page, you will have seen some of these cards and the artwork already. And so people have been asking me for this deck and asking me for this video. And so I just I was hoping to be set up over there. I wasn't ready yet, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out so you guys could see it. Because you absolutely need this deck. I'm in love with it. There's just so many cool little personal touches. So like, of course, these are like hand stamped and she carves all of her stamps. Her handwriting, again, no plastic. The artwork is absolutely beautiful. And while there are subtle nods to the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith artwork, this is definitely an intuitive deck. So like here is the Rider-Waite-Smith Three of Swords. And then here, I absolutely love this card. So like here you can kind of see that imagery. I'm just going to show you a few of my cards before we flip the camera around and go through this, but the artwork has this really beautiful minimalistic hand-drawn style to it. So like for the lovers here with the two beats that are joined together, and then they're in like the circle to represent like continuous and unity and connection. which I just think is absolutely amazing. The Tower card, the lightning striking the tree. I absolutely love this. And even though this deck is all black and white, it has like a very green aura. Like when I look at this deck, it just has such a green vibe. I see and feel green. It's so earthy, very grounding. The Three of Cups. So here it has like the lemons to represent like love and friendship, which I think is so neat. And instead, these suits are a little bit different in the fact that instead of pages, knights, queens, and kings, they have daughters, sons, mothers, and fathers. So like here is the Daughter of Cups with the teacup and the skull cap, which I just think it's just so gorgeous. And even though the artwork has like this black and white, like minimalistic feel, like I said, when I look at the deck, it has such green vibes, like this green aura about it that's so earthy and grounding. But then also, even though it has that minimalist artwork, it's just, there's so many layers of interpretation to read this deck intuitively, and it's absolutely beautiful. So this is the Nine of Cups. The Empress. This is one of the most beautiful Empress cards that I've ever seen, with the fox for guidance, and then the geranium for fidelity, health, fertility, femininity. I also loved this Hangman card, like the drying herbs. The Two of Pentacles. The Death card with the mushrooms. Symbolizing new beginnings and growth after endings. The Temperance card with the Sage bundle, just depicting balance, cleansing, patience, moderation. The Storm cloud with the lightning bolts for justice. This is just a really powerful deck. Beautiful. I love the sunflowers, the sun card. So the Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant. In this deck, like, you have to look, like, there's crystals down here, mushrooms, all the different plants. Like, there just really is a lot going on in these cards. They are really in depth. The Moon card. I love that the world shows all of the tarot suits, like for wholeness and completion. This beautiful butterfly for judgment. And this is actually the first card that I saw from the deck, was the Fool card with the seedling that's just like not concerning itself with anything except for just growth and enthusiasm. I love it. And of course, you guys know how much I love bees, so this Strength card is everything. So let's read from the guidebook for this. So it says, patience, knowing yourself, courage, and mastery of emotions. Time to symbolize strength and courage, and a bee to symbolize balance, mindful service, and fortitude. So these here. So the next card is the Wheel of Fortune, and the book says, destiny, fate, a change of course a spiderweb to represent fate, and an avocado flower to symbolize the path unfolding as it should. The Emperor with the bear and the cattail and the wheat. And then this, I absolutely love this devil card. So this is like, when you look at this, everyone has a different devil. Everyone has a different thing that's holding them back or that they're chained to. And so I just think that this is so deep, because everyone that looks at this is going to see and feel something different. And I think that that's so amazing. The Eight of Cups, again, I love the plants with the teacups, and then you can see up here the one cup is broken. The Ten of Wands, gorgeous card. The Magician, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. And so the High Priestess has like this cocoon for like looking inward and that intuition inside, that inner wisdom or inner knowing. And then it has the dandelion to represent like the mystical or the magic. Okay, so I've babbled enough. I will put all of the links down below if you would like to get your own copy of this deck. And then I am hoping to sit down with Cara and do an interview if she will. So definitely check back for that. I'm so excited. Let's flip the camera around and go through all the cards on my soul deck, which is the Living Tarot. Psych, just kidding, it's me. So I forgot to say that on top of being a gorgeous hand-drawn plant and animal deck that's created sustainably, honoring the earth, giving beautiful, holistic, healing, earthy vibes, it also 10% of sales from this deck also go to uplift Black lives. So just when you thought you couldn't love this deck anymore, yeah. It's just everything about this is amazing. So now for real, let's flip the camera around and we'll go through